Okay, we are in match 20. I am 14-5 at the moment for the Mana Traders series, and playing against a Luris deck. This hand doesn't seem great. This hand seems amazing. I'll probably put back the I'd like to mess up their mana. It's probably the Nimble Obstructionist. I'm assuming it's Rakdos Shadow, but Luris has also been played in Mill, so we'll see. Okay, it looks like Shadow. So they targeted themselves with Mishra's Bauble. Maybe they'll use a fetch or not. So in this matchup, the Aether Gusts and the Dragon's Claw, the EE, and Entrancing Melody come in. Okay, so it's Jund's Shadow. They're gonna... Okay, I don't know what they're playing now. I haven't seen Noble Hierarch in these types of lists. So, beats me. Part of me wants to hit their Noble Hierarch, but I would rather leave up Shadow of Doubt, because that can really mess up their mana. Yeah. Yep, that messed him up. They're gonna Fatal Push. No. Part of me wants to bolt now. Part of me... I don't want them to do something with 3 mana, so I think I'll just bolt it. Like, going into turn 3 with 1 mana seems not optimal for them. And who knows, maybe they don't have another land. Oh, okay. Really? A Triome. I don't know what I'm going against, okay? There, I said it. I'm done guessing. It's some type of Sultai list. That's my best guess. So I'm just gonna bolt, snap, bolt. And they're dead. Sweet. Got game 1. Okay, so they are playing Noble Hierarchs. I'm still going to bring in Engineered Explosives, and they're playing Luris, so I'll bring in Relic. But I will not be bringing in Dragon's Claw. I don't know how heavy their green is. I'm assuming they're a Death Shadow deck, so I do want the Entrancing Melody. Shadow of Doubt seems good. I think it's just like Opt, and Grim Lavamancer has diminishing returns, but they are playing Noble Hierarch and Luris. Maybe a Force or 2. Probably 2 Force. Bring in a second Aether Gust. Because Tarmogoyf is annoying for us. Blue-red doesn't have an amazing way of getting rid of Tarmogoyf. This hand seems great. Turn 1 Relic really messes with their plan. Probably going to crack fetch. I'll make them exile it in response to the fetch, just to keep their graveyard pretty empty. This is a threat light hand, but I think that's fine. Hopefully it'll work out in our favor. There was some consideration to holding up Spell Snare. Blighted Agent. Okay. We might be dead, I guess. Who? Sultai Infect. That, I guess that's what I'm going against. Okay. Well, I think we still boarded the correct way. Well, no, I want Dispels and Force Negations back in for Game 3. Probably take out the Aether Gusts. I mean, I could get rid of a Glistener Elf, I guess. Cleansing Wildfire could be nice if they're playing Ink Moth Nexus. Oh man. It's a big dude. Let's get rid of the Might. Because I might be playing the Delve +6/+6. I forget what it's called. Five cards in hand. I'm at 5 Infect. We'll see what happens. There's a very high chance I'm just going to flash out Vendilion Click to block. See if they have something like... Oh, sure. If you can't give it trample, like... Okay. Mystical Dispute. Okay. Yep. You got game 2. So, now that we know what we're going against... Force and Negations back in, Dispel in, Remand seems not as good, Relic seems not as good. I guess Remand on the play is really nice. Maybe cut a Nimble Obstructionist. We could cut a Tail's End. How about that? Okay. I still like Entrancing Melody and EE. Kills like all of their stuff. And we'll be on the play. This hand's great. It's like exactly what I want against Infect. Turn 1 threat with interaction. Bolt plus Spell Pierce can kill an early threat. So that's nice. This is a really interesting build of Infect. Like, it seems a little bit more grindy than like the traditional blue-green Infect, where it's just like, here's my 12 Infect creatures. Let's go to town. But maybe it's very similar and it's just playing like Mishra's Bauble for the Lurrus value. Hopefully it flips. Nice. Flip to a bolt. That's pretty huge. This is a good clock. They do have the Ink Moth. Spellskite. Yep. This is kind of awkward because I have to like double bolt Spellskite. I guess I'll make them pay the life for me to do that. Because then I still have Spell Pierce open. Oh man. It's a lot of Infect. So let's try and kill that one. And that one. Okay. So if I go EE on one, I can blow it up and have I can't have Magmatic Sinkhole. Interesting. I can't have I guess I can. Yeah, Spellskite just kind of puts a damper on things. That's why it's there. So, definitely playing the pathway. It just depends on if I'm... It just really sucks because, like, if I put EE on one, I kill Delver. But who's to say that I actually need to pop it? Yeah, okay. My other thought is putting EE on 2 to kill Spellskite, but then I'm just kind of dead to them having a bunch of pump spells in hand. So now they need to like activate Ink Moth Nexus and then put a pump spell into it, which I can Spell Pierce. So, sure. I don't even know if I like care. Do I care? I can get them to 5. Yeah. Gotta do it. Two Ink Moths. And they can't even cast Lurrus right now. So they have Luris and 4 other cards in hand. So we can post damage. Yeah, if they're just doing that. Like, whatever. Okay, so I can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, leave a bolt in the yard, and sinkhole Spellskite and have Spell Pierce up. Well, I can sinkhole. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna target Spellskite. And they used one of their pump spells on it. That's pretty nice. Mutagenic growth. Okay. So they only have Luris in hand? So now I just play Snapcaster, block. Target Lightning Bolt and bolt them, or bolt something. Do I even bolt? Probably. So they don't have any blue mana, but they can cast that. I think I do need to kill Luris, or else they can just get all their stuff back. And yeah, they can Spellskite it, but then they're at 4. Man, Spellskite's been a pain. I don't really see a way out of this. This card. Like, I'm gonna have to Snapcaster just to block Luris. That doesn't feel great. Man, they found all their threats. It's just like Prowess when they have like 3 of their 1 mana creatures. It's just so hard to beat that. Yeah. I don't know if there's anything different I could have done this game. At one point they were dead to bolt, or to both the bolts in my graveyard, so maybe I just don't hold up Spell Pierce and expect them to do something. But I don't know. They're hitting me for 4. I'm just dead next turn. Yep. Alright, good games. Lost to Sultai Infect. And that concludes my league stuff, qualifier league. So at the moment, I'm in 10th place with 14-6. So 70% win rate. Lots of 2-0s. So that's really helpful. But yeah, that was fun. If I still like at the end of it, because people still have until the 29th to play to keep on playing. If I stay 10th, I get $100. So that's pretty cool. So we'll see. But yeah, that was fun. I enjoyed it, and I will be recording here pretty soon for other stuff.